Hello everyone, this is Kelvin Nation. Let me tell you how to learn English by yourself. The ways and hows you have to learn English is, number one, don't study grammar too much. Because a child, when he learns a language, it doesn't mean that he has to go to the schools and learn grammars. It is only from the environment, from his parents, from his sibling, from his acquaintance and other children. He himself learn it and he can speak a language. The same way, you need not to go first with the grammars. Just try to speak out. That is the best way of learning yourself in English. Number two is study phrases. Don't go with the vocabulary words. Don't go with the grammars first. Just start a phrase. For example, I'll give you two examples of a phrase. In the morning I take a breakfast. In the morning I take exercise. In the morning I wake up by 6 a.m. In that way, you can make your own phrases and you can speak a good language. So study phrases as much as you can and try to practice the language of learning English. Number three is read all kinds of English books. It could be newspaper, literatures, magazine, and their likes. Whatever it is, whatever the books, literatures which come across you, just read it. As much as you read it, you get a good numbers of knowledge. As much as you are inculcating a knowledge, you are strong and master in English. Reading newspapers give you a good pronunciation and a good reading speech. That is why read as much as a book. Number four is watch English program. The more you watch English program like news reading, songs, movies, talk shows and documentaries, that will give you a lot of information. What you have to do is when you are reading, when you are watching or reading newspapers, just follow the way how they are speaking. The same way is when you are listening to songs, just follow how they're singing. That will give you a flow, that will give you a fluency, and you'll be much accustomed to the learning of English. Number five is enrich your vocabulary. As much as you are inculcating, accumulating a vocabulary word, that means you're strong and good and perfect in English. Like advanced vocabulary word, idioms and phrases, slang words, portmanteaus word, and different kind of expressions and homonyms. All these give you an ingredient which will make you a perfect knowledge of English. So try to inculcate as much as vocabulary words. Number six is speak English, speak everyone in English. When you come across anybody, try to interact in English. When you make a friends, try to speak with a person who speaks English. Through phone, as a telephonic conversations, to persons, when you come across with people, try to speak as much as in English. The more you speak, the more you practice, the more you're getting. So you have to believe in practice. Practice makes a man perfect. Number seven is don't translate. When you translate, it takes a lot of time to think about it, and you do not have the fluency. But when you speak randomly whatever you know, that will give you the flow and the fluency. So don't translate from your own language into English. Just speak randomly. For example, a cab drivers, when they see the foreigners and outsiders, they just speak in English. Hello sir, come and sit in my car. You have to go to the hotel, you have to go to the town, you have to go to the cinema. They just randomly speak again, they can speak it. They don't translate. Whatever you know, just speak it speedily. Don't translate it. Number eight is don't fear to make mistakes. The more you make mistakes, means the more you are getting the knowledge of English. Let the world laugh at you, mock you, speak ill of you, but don't hesitate and don't feel bad. Just speak as much as you could. Speak everyone. Don't fear to make any mistakes. The more you make a mistake, it will be a stepping stone in learning good English only. Number 9 is talk, practice yourself in front of the mirror, in the open space or in the forest. The more you practice in the mirror, means mirror is the best judge for you. Everything is being clearly seen in the mirror. How you're speaking, what is your tone of voice, what is your rate of speech, what is your body language, what is your words, your grammar, everything comes in the mirror. So practice and learn it from the mirror. Not only that, when you're moving out somewhere in the open space, just practice in the open space. When you move to the forest, just assume that all the trees are your audience and your public and speak in front of them. The more you practice, the more you're getting the knowledge of English. So believe in practice. The last, but not least, is learn from YouTube. These days, everything is available in the YouTube. Whatever you want, you need, just open your YouTube and just learn it. The best way of learning English is from your YouTube now these days. Okay guys, these are the tips how you have to learn English by yourself. Thank you for watching. If you like it, please share and subscribe it.